Welcome to the 2020 Burnie High School Transition Evening. 2020 has certainly been a very different year than we expected it to be. With the restrictions put in place to protect our community from the spread of COVID-19, it became apparent early in the year that we'd need to do lots of things differently and be innovative in how we adapted to the new normal. Our annual transition evening has always been a great way to kick off our grade 6 to 7 transition program. It provided our prospective grade 6 students and their families with their first opportunity to see and learn about our school and what to expect from grade 7 when they arrive the following year. This year we have engaged Tasman Digital to help us tell this story without having to gather at our school. I'd now like to introduce to you our grade 7 leaders for 2021.
I'm Camille Douglas.
And I'm Daniel Warsing, and we're thrilled to be able to be part of your journey and help tell your story as you progress through Burnie High over the next 4 years.
And we are ecstatic with the final results of this video, and we hope that it gives you not so much a tour of the buildings, but a look into the heart and soul of Burnie High School.
We have about 600 students at Burnie High School, so it is a big school for students who are coming from grade 6 into grade 7, because many of them come from small primary schools. So we put a lot of work into ensuring that they have a really smooth transition.
Burnie High's got an extensive transition program. It kicks off earlier in the year with students and staff from Burnie High School visiting our feeder primary schools.
And then we invite those schools to come in one at a time. We have 4 activity afternoons for them where they come in and they get to experience all of the classes that they'll be experiencing when they come the following year.
My very first week of grade 7 I was all nervous, and now I look back at it, I shouldn't have been because the teachers are there to assist you. But you come in, you're a big group and you get split into home groups. And you bond with your teachers and your classmates, you learn names and you get lockers. It's all very exciting and new.
As a grade coordinator, I attended and organised the grade 7 camp. It's really great. They get to do lots of experiences. They get to work with students who are not in their core subject classes, so they get to have that bit of a mix. They get to work with other teachers, and it's a real confidence builder for those people who are still a bit unsure about high school and it's all a bit daunting. And it's time away from mum and dad, which is good as well, because it develops some of those independent skills as well.
As a student, you just feel so supported and cared for and looked after.
All the teachers here are very helpful.
Everything we do at school is around building connections and positive relationships with children, because we know that if they don't have that connectedness to school and those relationships, then they don't engage fully in their learning. Home group teachers check in with students around their mental health and well-being, and that's where we do most of our pastoral care. If there are any concerns, then home group teachers refer them to our grade leaders, and then grade leaders will refer them on to our professional support.
In the last 4 years I've been in a grade leader position. It's really important to connect with as many of them as you can. There's usually 140, 150 in a year group, and making and building those relationships is challenging, but it's really rewarding.
Miss Banfield is our grade coordinator, and she's basically like a second mum. So she looks after all of us, and she's really supportive about our pathways and has always supported us to do what we want to do in the future.
The grade 7 area, there's a set of classrooms where their core classes are, so they're all together, and their teachers are in a staff room there, so they're easily accessible. During their break times, they have an area to play in that's dedicated to them.
The space in grade 7 is really nice because you just get to hang out with people in your grade and you just feel more comfortable.
Being a student at Burnie High School, you experience so many different things. It gives you such a broad scale to work on.
You can become your own person, you know, you choose your own subjects, you kind of take control of your education.
One of the things that is great about Burnie High School is that we have always been able to offer students a balanced curriculum. So while we do have a certain set of subjects that are what we call their core subjects, which every student must study, we've also developed a whole range of different option subjects. So we start off with a group of about 6 option subjects when students are in grade 7, and that's expanded out to probably 30 or 40 by the time that they get through to grade 9 and 10. So they're really getting that opportunity to choose option subjects combined with their core subjects that are really going to assist them to develop their career path.
The teachers at Burnie High School are renowned for going above and beyond all of the time. They work extremely hard.
I've been at Burnie High School for 16 years and I'm here because I love it.
We've worked together for a while now and we know what each other expects, but we also, I think, really push each other as well.
This is where I went to school, so to come back and to teach here, and you know, the kids are great, fellow staff are really good to get along with too and work with, so I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I think part of it's to do with our motto here, which is ingrained in the students and the staff. So it's best effort, honest and fair, safe and secure. So if we run through that motto, the best effort, it's about giving your best, whatever that is, in any particular subject on any given day. We talk about honest and fair, which I think are values or qualities that you'd like to have not just at school here, but at home and in the wider community, and the way that students interact with each other and staff. And then safe and secure is the way that we move around the school, but also the way that we treat our facilities.
Because we pride ourselves on being an inclusive school, we have lots of support to make sure everybody can be proud of wearing that school uniform.
I would describe Burnie High School as inspiring.
It's kind of cool because there's all these different things going on that you don't get from primary school.
It's a real good community.
I would describe Burnie High School as inclusive. I definitely think that everyone here is connected and everyone supports everyone, no matter, you know, what sexuality, gender they may be. Like, everyone kind of comes together in the long run.
I'd say a very positive school.
Probably encouraging, because everyone here is just super encouraging of what you want to do.
Just give you tons of skills and confidence and set up for life.
It's an awesome place to be learning in.
The phrase I would use is one big family.
You make friends that become really close to you, and it's almost like family.
It's all about growth and giving you the space to grow and to become the person that you want to be, and I think that's really, really special.
We hope you enjoyed that snapshot of the fantastic opportunities we have to provide at Burnie High School. Your journey with Burnie High has already begun when Daniel and I visited your classrooms to talk about what life is like at Burnie High School. The process continues when you come to Burnie High School for a tour of our facilities in a few weeks' time. Then you'll come for some transition afternoons where you do some hands-on activities from a range of different subjects. Lastly, you'll come to Burnie High School for your orientation day, where you'll experience life of the typical day at Burnie High School.
If you continue to have any further questions in relation to the transition process, I'd encourage you to turn to the school website, which has the most current and up-to-date information. In addition, please feel free to contact Camille or myself if you have any further questions. We look forward to working with you for the remainder of the transition process during 2020 and onwards in 2021.